Hi there guys, I hope you have had a good day. Now, Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. What a brilliant fight this is going to be. Both of them have already had their say on their new opponent. This is what Ryan Garcia had to say about Luke Campbell. Luke's record speaks for itself, but I'm ready to prove the doubters wrong. This is my era now, and December 5th is just the start of it. And Luke Campbell had this to say about Ryan Garcia. I'm going to prove this is far too much, far too soon, and I'm on a completely different level. So these two will show down on December 5th, and it's for the WBC mandatory to Devin Haney. And Devin Haney is next facing Gamboa in a defense of his WBC World Championship. Now obviously in that division Lomachenko is franchise champion, so we have all of that to deal with, but I mean, pushing that aside, Devin Haney is the WBC World Champion, and Lomachenko I guess is a different version of the WBC World Champion. And Luke Campbell versus Ryan Garcia is a much better fight than Devin Haney versus Gamboa. But still, the winner will go on to face Devin Haney in probably an even bigger fight. But this one is incredible. It's probably the best one we have coming up. I mean, I know we have Lomachenko versus Lopez, which is for undisputed in that weight division. It's just, this fight is so brilliantly matched because, I mean, is it too soon for Ryan Garcia? Is Ryan Garcia as good as we believed he could be? Will the experience of Luke Campbell be too much for him? Has Luke Campbell still got enough left? Well, I think that Luke Campbell has plenty left. I think that he's quite a young fighter anyway, not necessarily just by age, but ultimately he hasn't been someone who's fluctuated in weight or been ill-disciplined. He's always made sure he's been disciplined to the sport of boxing, done his work, and made sure he's always in shape. And he does show up on fight night. In a couple instances, he didn't get the decisions against Ivan Mendy and Jorge Linares, but against Linares, there was a case that you could put forward that said that he won that fight. Against Ivan Mendy, he rematched him and put it right. So ultimately, Luke Campbell has a few losses on his record. Also, loss on his record is to Lomachenko, which is no disgrace at all. And I thought that he fought extremely well in that fight with Loma. It was brilliant. What a great fight that was. I mean, it didn't do great for numbers, obviously, because Loma came over to the UK, but still, just what a spectacle between two technically sound fighters. Obviously, that was elite level versus world level, and we saw that in the fight. I think that will show when many fighters do get in there with Lomachenko. But I think that in this fight between Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell, it's kind of like experience versus youth. Is Ryan Garcia too raw? Is it too soon? Has he had the right fights? Well, he's had the learning fights. He's had the fights to get him ready to go to a different level. Maybe this is a step too far, or maybe this is a step that he's jumping too quickly. But ultimately, if you get the opportunity, you have to take it. And he has been given this opportunity to fight Luke Campbell. And then, if he wins, he goes on to face Devin Haney in a WBC world title opportunity. So this is an opportunity to fight Luke Campbell that he cannot refuse. And I think that it shows a lot of skill from both fighters in taking this fight. It is a risky fight, but the fight is risky for the right reasons, because there is a world title opportunity waiting on the other side for the winner. Now, I think that Luke Campbell in this fight is probably the more technically sound than Ryan Garcia, but I think that Ryan Garcia is faster and puts his punches together a little bit better, and a little bit more powerful maybe as well, but Luke Campbell can pack a punch also. Ryan Garcia does have brilliant accuracy. He always finds a way to land his punches. But again, that's against a lower level opposition. Luke Campbell will not be there to be hit. His movement, his positioning, his timing is brilliant. Luke Campbell is fast, but his timing makes him faster again. Whereas Ryan Garcia does put together some brilliant and sickening combinations, especially to the body. And I mean, that could show in the fight if he tries to maybe take Luke Campbell late, try and break him down. But Luke Campbell ain't going to have none of that. He's not going to be broken down by Ryan Garcia because he's too technically sound to find himself in that kind of position. So this is a real pick'em. Who's going to win? Is it going to be the experience of Luke Campbell or the raw youth of Ryan Garcia, who goes on to fight for the WBC World Championship against Devin Haney? Guys, what are your thoughts on this? Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.